in Comoros, an archipelago in the middle of the Indian Ocean, one of the least visited countries in the world. No one here, no guides, nothing. Visiting one of the most active volcanoes in the world. Maybe not a good idea, but hopefully everything's gonna be fine. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the numbers here and you can call him if there's any problem. I have to learn how to manage my FOMO. It's risky, it's getting late, it starts to rain. If you leave your car, oops, it's getting late.
Nobody is around.
Nobody's around. If we fall over there, we found probably a seismic measurement instrument here going up, and it's advisable to have hiking boots. Not necessarily you can do it with tennis shoes. You saw there are two options essentially. We make mistakes so you don't have to. And hello everyone, welcome to another video from out of your comfort zone. My name is Rodrigo.
And I'm Nikki.
And we are here at Mount Karthala. We made it, we got to the volcano, to the crater. So in this video, we're gonna show you here in Comoros how you can do independently, like us, or even with a guide, or half independently, half with a guide, how to get here the same ways as us. If you can rent a car, if you can get a guide, the gate, how much you have to pay and everything. We're gonna show you all those things in this video and our way back, because we came through one way, through a trail, and you're gonna go back through the main road. So that's the goal of this video. If you wanna know more about how is it like to travel to Comoros, one of the least visited countries in the world, one of the poorest countries in the world, a lot of problems, fuel problems. That's why we are late today. We had to stay in line to get fuel for our rental car, immigration, everything. If you want to know about those things, take a look at our full video about what is it like to travel around Comoros. But this video is about how to get here.
Because it was very, very difficult for us to find information about this hike before we
Yes.
came. So hopefully this helps.
Well, a lot of try and error. So hopefully for our video, you're not going to have the error, just that good try. Let's start us driving up here to get to the gates and then the trail. Let's go. To know how to get to the volcano, you can put like the normal Google Maps image that doesn't work well. Put the terrain, and if you put the terrain, you can see the road right here. That's the road that goes all the way up the volcano. Apparently it's paved most of the way, and then around here becomes like a dirt road, but it's fine. Like then you can leave your, or maybe here I think, so you can leave your car and then walk the other part. Yeah, and you can see ancient lava flows here, by the way. So the important is to figure out this point, and then you can put Google Maps from where you are all the way to the starting point. Yeah, and the roads going up to the volcano are pretty bad, at least this beginning here. Apparently they get better after. But yeah, maybe that's a reason why not many people rent a car and do that independently. They go with a local, or a driver, a guide or something. And going up to Mount Karthala, the active volcano, you can see an old volcano crater here close to the city center. So we arrive at a point here that I don't think we can cross, especially with this baby car. So Google Maps, but yeah, there's no miracle. We have to go through another way. Let's hope we can manage. We found a much better road now to get to the gate. We're gonna share in the description of this video the coordinates, so you can get to this road and not to the other road where Google Maps is sending you. And all these abandoned cars are very common here in Comoros.
All right, now we're getting somewhere.
So we have arrived here. They say check the state of your car, like brakes, tires, the honk, the lights. Don't overcharge your vehicle, don't put too much stuff in your vehicle. Respect the speed, respect the environment, respect the stops. And the road here now is surprisingly good. And I guess if you don't have a car, you don't have a driver or anything, you would have to walk all of this. And that's the gate. So we went through the gate. You have to pay 25,000 francs or 50 euros. That was good. You see like how sometimes serendipity, you just meet someone like that helps you. Yesterday we met a traveler in the same Airbnb we are, a Canadian guy, and he told us there's a gate and you have to pay 50 euros. And I didn't know that. So we got more money. Otherwise you wouldn't be able to pay the
And it would have taken us a very long time to go back and find an ATM.
Plus, there were some people who they work on the mountain. We met them at the gate, and then we are giving them a lift to go up here at the gate.
Can I show them to say hi?
C'est possible si je vous montre seulement de dire on est en train d'aider les mecs pour monter la montagne, ça va? Ou tu veux pas être gravé?
Ah si, tu veux.
Ouais, vite fait, juste
Si tu veux, il y a des mecs qui...
Bonjour.
Bonjour, ça va.
Yeah, we help them to go up the mountain. Why not? So it's always good if you go to a weird place you don't know well to have more people.
Have some locals.
Yeah. Mais c'était difficile avoir des essences aujourd'hui.
Yeah.
Il y avait beaucoup de stations de service, il n'y avait pas d'essence.
Yeah, on a attendu
Ça,
beaucoup de temps.
C'est ça le problème.
Ça, c'est normal.
Chaque jour, c'est comme ça?
Le problème des Américains avec...
Ah, avec des Irans, tout ça.
Oh, c'est
La guerre.
C'est
Ouais.
le blocage déjà.
Ça affecte déjà.
Ouais.
Ouais, amigo.
So they're saying like already the war with United States, Israel and Iran is affecting the fuel supply here in the island.
As of March 2026.
Yeah. And we arrived here at a place we could drive a little bit more, but the road gets really bad if you keep going. So it's better to park the car here and go walking up there. So let's do it. I'll tell you something else later on. Small little cave there. So we arrived here and Kailab, he really helped us. We gave him a lift from the bottom, from the gate all the way here. And he showed us, by that little house over there, you go through that little trail here. And we wouldn't know that by ourselves. Like he really helped us. Hopefully we not get that lost, but he even like suggested he could come with us, but he needs to work, he don't want to take his time. But it was very kind. Thank you so much. Merci beaucoup, monsieur.
Même numéro, tu peux prendre si tu veux.
Ah oui, tu peux dire si tu veux.
Voilà, les numéros 338 47 30. Voilà.
Ça, c'est la WhatsApp. Oh yeah, I'm gonna put the numbers here when I'm recording.
Voilà, ok.
And you can call him if there's any problem. So the trail here is a little bit more closed off. Maybe I should have worn pants. Nick is lucky, she's smart.
Well, I'm not smart, just that women don't wear shorts here.
Yeah, it's a vast majority Muslim country here,
Most
so
women are wearing abayas, so I'm already a little scandalous.
Baya is like the whole cover. Okay, so seems to be more like a shortcut. At least that's what I understood from him. Our goal is the crater viewpoint up there. I don't know if that's safe what we are doing right now. In Comoros, an archipelago in the middle of the Indian Ocean, one of the least visited countries in the world. No one here, no guides, nothing. Visiting one of the most active volcanoes in the world. Maybe not a good idea, but hopefully everything's gonna be fine. Be careful when you go through the lava trail. It's very easy to get lost. You go in and you don't know where to get out, but we found again. Good that I just hiked Mount Kilimanjaro. So that was 5,800 meters, 19,000 feet. Here gets up to
About 7,500 feet.
for an island and starting from sea level. Slightly effort, but
Well, yeah, guess who? I didn't do Kilimanjaro. So,
she's doing well. She's doing well. So here you have to be careful because it's like a lava trail, lava river. You go from one trail, so it's good if you mark the log over there and try to go to the other one, because if you messed up going that way, you can find the trail again. Can they be aggressive? No, I think they're just leaving us alone, which is good. I was hiking the Kilimanjaro with my brother-in-law and he brought this and he didn't use it. So now I can use it. Thank you, Antonio. One of those points we think we lost the trail, maybe up here, or maybe we're gonna have to come back, but it gets sketchy sometimes. It's hard to find.
thankfully, we can always see where we're going.
Lucky actually, that's totally clear.
There's no trees.
And it's advisable to have hiking boots. Not necessarily you can do it with tennis shoes. Gonna be a little bit of a struggle. But here with all the dry lava, it's a little bit rough, treacherous. Okay, over there, we didn't lose the trail. Example here, you have those side trails. Don't follow the side trails. Always go up, up, up.
This one even has a mark, which is the first mark we've seen.
Oh yeah,
And I think we're almost at the top.
hopefully, nice. And right over there is the lava convalescence, which is like a mark of lava, black, in the middle of the green. So this trail here is to the right, going up of the convalescence there.
Our goal is to beat the clouds, which are slowly but surely.
Coming up, yeah. Run! And this trail here, you don't see any boots, shoes, tennis shoes marks. What you see is like a hoof print. You see quite a few of them, and obviously cow poop, but not shoe marks. We found probably a seismic measurement instrument here going up. So I guess the trail is somehow good for now. And we keep going up there, which means if they have this here, we're close to the crater. So this is essentially to monitor the seismic activity of the volcano. If the volcano is starting to be too active and shake and everything, then they can warn people down the capital, Moroni. Some sort of marker. I have no idea what this is. We found an arrow here.
We were starting to think we were lost.
Yeah, because we started going sideways and I didn't want to go sideways. But that's good. Right path, I guess, almost to the viewpoint. Good. Humans were here. Stopping here in the shades to have a little bit of a lunch, to our second little mini lunch and break, because we're almost there, but the clouds kind of stay down there, so we're not that worried.
Bring lots of water, by the way.
Seems like human activity over there. Maybe it's part of the road, I don't know. Hope we're almost there. We arrive at a road here, which I believe is the same road that we were driving. Although, see how it is? I don't know if you would be able to drive all the way here, especially with a normal car. So what are you gonna do on the way back? To help you, we're gonna walk through the road the way down and see if you could have driven here or no at some point. As what the guy said, what I understood, you can drive just a bit more after where we parked the car, and then it gets really bad the road. Then you have to walk, but then you would walk all the way down there, all the way here. This trail coming from here and continuing here is a shortcut.
It's also nicer. It's nicer to walk on a trail than a road.
But a road is easier, but yeah. And you can see there's a plastic over there, so it's like some kind of a marker, I would say. So if you come by car, you park your car somewhere here and continue. There are actually two markers, one there, one there. Just so you know, it took us 2 hours from where we left the car to that crossing over there when you cross the road. Walking on a decent pace. This one here, more or less. 2 short stops took us exactly 2 hours. I don't know, let's see. Walking back, although walking back, I'm gonna walk faster. Let's see how long it's gonna take and the distance. Sorry, we don't have any of the fancy watch that calculates everything. Okay, there is a tower right over there. So yeah, we're in the right place. Maybe that's right by the crater, hopefully. And here we are. We managed. Woo!
Wow.
The crater.
This is very
Whoa.
All right, guys, it's worth it. It's worth the effort and sketchiness.
Sorry, does this sound bad? I can put my microphone, but I prefer without. I think it's okay. This camera is very good with the sound. Could walk that way and see what is that.
The road goes that way, so yeah, let's try.
Yeah, over there there's more like a little bit deeper crater. So welcome to Mount Karthala in Comoros. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the viewpoint because there's a garbage bin over there, garbage bag, and with the little white house over there. Even Google Maps is marking this place here. And just so you know, from where we crossed the road to the viewpoint here, about less than 10 minutes walking. So you're almost there if you got to the road. So as we mentioned, now we are walking, following the crater rim, all the way to the little house, to see if we can get a view from the other part over there. When we arrived here, this monitoring station, it's locked, doesn't seem to have much here, just garbage to be honest. But we continue the rim, that way. We're not sure how much longer we can go. We were down there.
But the road must go somewhere, so...
Yeah, there was a road. The road kept going there, so let's see. So we came from there, we're following more or less the rim here. There is more or less a trail, because we want to get there. So let's see if it succeeds. So the trail here is very weak, but we are following the rim. Oh wow, the road is there. Very easy. So you can't get wrong, essentially. But let's get to the road. Maybe it's gonna make our lives much easier. So we are back to the road here. And actually, we're gonna try to go further that way to see the view there. But on the way back, we're not gonna go back to the viewpoint. We're just gonna follow back the road. And we are very lucky that it's totally clear. We can see the crater, there are no clouds.
We can't see the islands.
Yeah, not a chance, but that's not the goal here, so lucky. Okay, so the road kind of finishes here. There is like a little lava flow, like sand flow here. So we don't know where to see the other ring. We're gonna try to go that way. So the road to the right and see if you can see the other ring there. We found a shovel here. Huh. Leave that shovel there one day for one person. He's gonna need some, I don't know, some signs of life here. Hey, Nikki. Very much look like a lunar landscape.
Minus the green.
Yeah, the green around, but where we are, completely sandy. So we arrived essentially at the end of this lunar area. We're gonna walk a little bit up in the bush to try to see the other part of the crater, but not much because it's getting late.
Definitely not a trail.
Definitely not a trail, but we'll see. Okay, so we got here to the rim. Again, another rim, another part of the crater. We managed. But that's the crater we wanted to see. See, that's the one that looks like active. There is a small trail here. Maybe we could go there. Oh my gosh, I don't know if we are taking our chances, but we'll see, because I really would like to see inside there. Okay, so there is a little trail also following the rim here. So let's go again. Okay, my friends, I think our adventure finishes here. Because you see, like, you still have all these parts to walk to get to the actual crater, which is that rim over there. Maybe we could go from there and try to see what is inside, but I think it's too risky. It's getting late.
Nobody is around.
Nobody's around. If we fall over there, it's gone.
No.
And we would like to see inside, right? But
No,
that's it. We're gonna come back the way we came from, and that's it. We are happy.
It's still pretty cool.
But this is the main crater, more active part. Incredible. And the mist is coming. Good movie, by the way, The Mist. You can see a little bit the plants here. They're kind of dead a little bit. Super weird. Nick coming back from the bathroom. We've been seeing some of these marks here, so maybe some have done that. We were there where you see the crater, so maybe people are marked so they know where to go next. We're going back the way we came from, and it's very easy. We can follow our tracks here. Sorry, you're eating dry noodles. What you gotta do, right? It was hard to find food here.
Yeah, it was. We didn't really have any other options.
So some carbs here, some calories. Not that
Got some protein?
a little bit, but
Not so bad.
yeah, we have some nuts for protein, so that's okay. Also, it's a Ramadan here, so it was quite hard to find food during the day because everything's closed and supermarkets are also closed during the night.
Because most people are fasting.
Yeah. You guys know FOMO, right? I'm suffering some FOMO right now. This is where we came from. This is the shovel. We were there. And we are thinking maybe you can see the crater, the big crater from there. So, I don't know how you think about it. I might go up there really fast. So Nick is down there in pink. We're almost there, I think, to the crater now, maybe. Let's see. Had a few false peaks. I think this is the last one. FOMO is a big problem in our lives. Kind of. And this is it. Well, kind of. Oh no, it's you over there. Okay, we were pushing our luck already. Yeah, we are coming back. I have to learn how to manage my FOMO. It's risky, it's getting late, it starts to rain, doesn't worth it. And you're already seeing some craters, and a lot of them, to be honest, if it's a old-ish one, there's nothing inside, it's just sand. I'm telling that to myself. And now we just have to follow the yellow brick road. It's 3:45. Let's see how long it takes to get all the way to our car. Hey guys, so here you see we are going down the road. Unless you have a very badass four-wheel drive, it would be hard to drive here, at least this part, but we haven't walked that much yet. I'll keep you updated how the road goes. So Nick was saying sometimes it's even easier to walk on the trail than on the road, but this is again is the other option instead of the trail we took. Not a chance a normal car could drive here, like it's really bad. And I don't know if it's raining, even the car could sink. Nick is all the way there because I had to clean up my boots. So far, this part here you would have to do by walking if you didn't take the small trail we took. But let's see, keep going. Okay, so after half an hour walking from that point I told you all, that's the first time I see car tracks here. I think in theory you more or less can drive up to here, and then there's that big space over there. You can park your car and then walk the rest, which would be like 30 minutes to the shovel, and then I don't know, a little bit more to the crater, and you can even try to go to the crater more than we did.
Our trail definitely took longer.
Way longer, way.
It's definitely...
Yeah. But the problem is, if you don't want, you maybe rented a car, or your driver doesn't want, because, I don't know, it's bad for the car and everything, doesn't have a good four-wheel drive, then you have to walk more. Oh, there's even a sign there, actually.
Can you read it?
Oh, yeah, let's read it. And so far, been very lucky, no rain. And this is a recent, actually, those marks here. This is from today, I would say. So yeah, that's an option. Drive until here, walk 30 minutes to the shovel, and then you have a lot more time than us. We always say in our videos, we make mistakes so you don't have to. Yeah, the same one about traveling. So yeah, so they expect you drive up to here because this is here. Huh, we did it. We did it because he said with our car you wouldn't be able to get here. We're gonna figure it out, we're gonna check and he'll let you know. So far this is super drivable. Like it's just volcanic rock. I could have gone this part at least with the baby car we have. And this area we're walking obviously was a lava flow, because the green right up there and everything else here is covered in rocks and lichen according to Nikki. Quite interesting. I would say here, going up here could be a little bit more complicated. Maybe if you go really slow, you could manage to go up. I don't know if you would have stopped here. Don't fall over. She's going to almost fall over. Okay, guys, I don't know if I would drive here. I could have tried. Ooh, no, here. Right here. At least not with my baby car. With maybe a four-wheel drive. Yeah, this would be potentially hard with the baby car. I could have tried. So maybe from here, especially walking up, if you leave your car, around here, it will take an hour and a half to the shovel, more or less. But let's see, maybe I could even drive. I would have to stop much further, but that's probably a place that I wouldn't be able to drive. not a chance, absolutely not a chance I could go up here. So we would have started way below, and this is even hard to walk actually. You have to have a pretty badass car and be a very good driver to go up this. We can finally see a little bit of the ocean down there, because usually it's completely clouded. Look at this amazing rainbow.
A little bit of rain to cool off.
Yeah, we needed to cool off a little bit. First, enjoy the rainbow over there. And we're finally getting to the paved road. That's all they were able to do. It's like it's a lot of money. I understand maybe they're doing that to make it easier for people to get to their main attraction here in the island. I think it's nice. But some of the roads down there in the island, Moroni, are so bad. And this is so good. But anyway, so fin de chaussée revêtue as an end of the pavement, essentially. And now at least it's going to be easier, because it was really annoying to walk here, like in that part. And I don't think, already looking at this, I think this would be the end of the road for us. I don't think I would be able to go much further that way with the baby car. An hour and a half they've been walking, not easy. So let's see now how much concrete we have until, it's 5:10, 10 past 5, how much concrete we have until we got to our car. But even on the paved road here, because of rain and everything, all those rocks go to the road, not that simple to drive. I'm so happy to see our car. Nikki's knee, they're hurting a lot. She almost can't go down anymore. So I came down running. The only problem sometimes is a little bit up and down, up and down. I had no idea where the car was. Finally it's there. But I'm gonna drive up now to kind of help Nikki. I'm glad now. So we managed. We are here now, driving down. I got Nikki. I'm so happy. It's a bit sketchy with the rocks there, but it's not the end of the world. Like this part here, maybe we could go all the way to that driving spot. But now just drive down. It's still light. We succeeded.
Thanks to Rodrigo. I hear.
Oh, I was so worried about her.
I'm fine.
I know. Yeah. I don't want to pass in the middle, because the middle is like too low, the car, so I got all the rocks. So I'm trying to go a little bit sideways, but that's it. So this is it. We just crossed the gate. It's finished. I'm gonna do a summary when you get home.
After we eat.
After we eat and drink. Hello everyone, we're back here next day after our hike yesterday. That was a hard hiking, I would say. You saw there are two options essentially. I'm not considering if you go with a guide. If you go to a guide, the guide's gonna show everything.
You don't need to worry about anything.
Yeah, so there are two options. One, you park the car where we parked and you walk that trail, like it's more like a cow trail, all the way up straight, about 2 hours, and then you get to the viewpoint. You can go to the right, you can go to the left. You go to the right, you can go to the road, and the road in that sandbank. And then, to be honest, I think the left side going left. Oh my god, the potholes are so huge here.
Yeah. Main Island Road.
Go to the rocks to the left and see the crater. That's the best bet. We make mistakes, as we always say, make mistakes so you don't have to. That was one of those examples, because you can see super cool that the crater, the deep crater over there. Bring a lot of water, a lot of food. You're not gonna have anything there for you. And don't forget the 50 euros if you're doing independently, or even if you're doing with a taxi. The taxi is gonna charge just for the transport. You're gonna have to pay for the 50 euros.
Even if they say the entrance fee is included, I wouldn't assume it is.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And have fun. It's a beautiful place. Actually, I don't know if drones are allowed here, but if you have a drone or somehow you go to the crater, can you take a picture and send to me or post somewhere and everything in comments in the comment area?
We're dying to know.
I'm still FOMO from what's deep inside the crater. Please help me.
Wait, which did you prefer, the trail or the road? I personally preferred the trail. I didn't enjoy walking.
Oh yeah, the road on the way back, it's long, my friend. It's a very long way down.
It's very steep and rocky, and if you have bad knees like me, it's not a good choice.
And I don't think after the pavement is finished, I don't think I would drive much more than that, especially with a baby car like this one. Probably going through the trail, you have a little bit the risk of getting lost. We didn't get lost, but I think it's better and it's faster and it's easier. It's
decently marked, especially if you watch the video.
Yeah, like if you start walking too much, like more than 40 seconds, and you see that there's no more trail, go back and try to find the trail, especially when you cross in the lava rivers. That's it. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, especially about Comoros, we are having a full video about Comoros, what it's like to travel here. Super complicated, I can already tell you.
Not easy.
Lack of fuel, nobody rent cars here, immigration was tough, and roads are terrible. You don't have electricity for a lot of time.
It's a beautiful island, nice, friendly, but very difficult.
Super safe, actually.
Very safe.
So if you want to know more, take a look at my full video about Comoros. As you can see, it's still a small channel, so please don't forget to like and subscribe, because every like and every subscribe really helps the channel grow. That's it. Safe travels. Till the next time.